So look for that in the coming months.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
man.
then some of the more seniors that were recognized, tight end Tyler Moore, who have been battling injuries, but I mean, he's the tight end that does the dirty work. Obviously, we know Gabe Brooklyn and Benjamin Bramer are your two pass catching receiving tight ends, but Tyler Moore's kind of the guy you put in to run block and do the dirty work. And I mean, he's made a few plays here and there. We also, on the defensively, you got to start with that guy, Miles Mendezoon. I mean, that guy's been there, made great plays on special teams, and we've known him. We know him very well. We know their family very well. So really nice to see him getting recognized. And then Tom McDonough out of Asheville made his impact in the Cyhawk game, getting those back-to-back sacks. And then, I mean, the biggest one out of them all, big citrus, Dominique Orange, who basically was a game wrecker for many many opponents. So really big, and I think he's been the biggest impact player out of anybody in graduating from this senior class.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at last offseason, he easily could have went to an SEC team and got a lot more money, but he decided to stay here and his career at Iowa State. So for that, we thank you, Big Citrus, and I know that he's gonna have a very long career in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the things like that, man, I mean, that's the point with him. It's like he made such a difference because you see him often force other offensive lines to double team, maybe even triple team him, and that allowed for some other guys to potentially make plays like the linebackers, whether it was Caleb Brazina, Cooper Evil, even Caleb Bacon making a play in the backfield. So he clogged up space, and that forced other teams to really plan and adapt to it. So yeah, just really excited. That's one of those things. That's one of those positions I always look at too. Is the defensive line is seeing how much of an impact can you make on a run play or a pass play just with your presence and what you can do. So, so a lot of seniors graduating, and I mean, really to see to look ahead. This senior class, defensively, who is gonna be that guy that steps up and be that captain, the leader? I think some people are saying possibly Caleb Brazina or Cooper Ebel. But maybe you can look at potentially John Tez or Jeremiah Cooper returning, because I Bleav both of those corners can return due to possibly having that medical redshirt.
Yeah, I think they'll get it awarded too. So they're definitely coming back next season. And then hey, maybe you look at a guy like not James Neal, but
Marcus Neal.
Yeah, that dude is a dog. Because I already know that he's gonna whoever. I already know SEC teams are gonna come up here and try to poach him, and so I already know that We Will's probably gonna have to give him a bag this off season because he had an excellent year and he was one of the main cogs in keeping that defensive backfield consistent. And honestly, this we saw with the linebackers this year, even though the linebackers struggled, the secondary I think has a chance to be one of the most solid positions with depth that we've seen, because if you look at everybody that has played, you see Trey Bell sharing himself. You saw David Coffey being a guy who got a few snaps in there, and he played great yesterday. So it's very, very it's gonna be interesting to see at least next year when it's time to talk about the roster next year to see how it shapes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think probably the most important thing is how you bolster the defensive line. I think that's going to be the position that I would say would need to attack in the offseason, is really recruit guys on the defensive line, considering you're losing two of your foreign pieces. But who knows? Maybe a guy like Zamir Hawk or even Ikena Iziagu, maybe those guys take a step up. But obviously, I think you do still want to attack the transfer portal, because